The climate solution we're pushing away, nature itself. Climate change is simple in principle. We're releasing too much CO2 and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, and as a result, the planet is heating up. So how do we fight back? The most natural answer is absorb the CO2. That's what plants do. In forests, grasslands, wetlands, even in the cracks of city pavement. They pull carbon from the air and store it in roots, trunks, and soil. They've been keeping Earth's balance long before we arrived. But it's not just the trees we see. Beneath the ocean's surface, tiny algae, too small to notice, too vital to ignore, produce over half of the oxygen we breathe. They absorb massive amounts of carbon, cooling the planet from below. And yet, we're harming them too. By dumping waste, chemicals, and plastic into the sea, we're choking the lungs of the ocean and silencing the life that makes ours possible. Even on land, we're not helping. We've dammed and diverted most of the world's rivers, blocking salmon from reaching their spawning grounds, cutting off sediment that feeds wetlands, and disrupting the seasonal floods that once nourished forests. We are cutting down forests, not just trees, but ancient ecosystems that took centuries to form. Yes, we plant trees, but most of them are tree farms, fast-growing uniform harvested-like crops. They don't store as much carbon. They don't support the same wildlife. A plantation is not a forest, and we are still losing far more than we're gaining. Every year, millions of hectares of old-growth forest disappear, mostly to make room for cattle, soy, palm oil, or timber. What we're losing can't be replaced in our lifetime. And the cost isn't just trees, it's stability, climate, and life itself. We are also pushing wild animals out of their homes and replacing thriving ecosystems with single-purpose farmland. To keep those farms productive, we use synthetic fertilizers, designed to feed a single crop, not a living system. Yes, fertilizer makes food grow, and yes, we need to feed people. But when we overuse it, we silence the rest of the ecosystem. Wild plants vanish, pollinators disappear, and the animals that once kept everything in balance have nowhere left to go. Even when we think we're doing something green, like burning dead trees for fuel, we miss the deeper cost. Because in nature, nothing is ever wasted. A fallen tree is a home for insects, a nursery for fungi, a bridge in a forest. It feeds the soil as it decays. Burn it. And you don't just lose carbon storage, you lose a whole hidden world. And here's something most people don't realize. Plants could absorb more CO2. Just like we can eat more food when we're hungry. But they need the right conditions, and they need time. If we keep flooding the atmosphere faster than nature can respond, even the most balanced systems begin to break. So the question isn't just how much nature can handle, it's whether we'll let it recover, or keep breaking what could be saving us. That means healthy soil, water cycles, biodiversity, and most of all, animals. Because it's animals that fertilize the land, not with machinery, but with life. They move across landscapes, leaving behind nutrients in scattered, imperfect, beautiful ways. And that randomness brings balance. Where many animals pass, a tree might grow. Where only a few wander, a flower might thrive. Every patch of land becomes its own small world, shaped by chance, but sustained by connection. Animals create diversity. Diversity makes ecosystems strong. And strong ecosystems are what keep carbon in the ground. Their presence isn't a bonus. It's a requirement, but we are pushing them out, and in doing so we are breaking the very systems that could help us survive the mess we've made. The truth is, nature already knows how to heal. We don't need to engineer it. We need to protect it. Let the animals return. Let the forests regrow. Let the land rewild itself. Because climate change isn't just about what we emit, it's about what we've erased and what we are still erasing. The solution isn't more control, it's more freedom. Let nature function, let it breathe. Let it heal. We may not all control the forests, but we all make choices that shape the future. What we eat, what we consume, who we support, and whether we speak up or stay silent, it all matters. Because healing the planet doesn't start with saving nature. It starts with letting nature save us.